From the file of the new horse race among the big AI startups, the New York Times takes a look at how Anthropic has been trying to keep pace with OpenAI by raising $7.3 billion in just the past year, including using unusual deal structures. Sources say Anthropic's valuation tripled to $15 billion, and its monthly revenue recently hit $8 million. Quote, last May, Anthropic, one of the world's hottest artificial intelligence startups, raised $450 million from investors, including Google and Salesforce. It was the beginning of an astonishing funding spree. By August, Anthropic had landed $100 million from two Asian telecoms. Then Amazon committed $4 billion to it, followed by $2 billion more from Google. This month, the venture capital firm Menlo Ventures closed the deal to invest $750 million. All told, the AI startup hauled in $7.3 billion in a year. Its 5 funding deals stood out not just for their speed and size, but for their unusual structures. In one of those deals, Anthropic agreed to use technologies such as chips and cloud computing services from the companies that invested in it. That meant, in effect, that some of the money it raised would be pumped back into its investors. And to consolidate smaller investors who were interested in Anthropic, Menlo created a legal entity known as a special purpose vehicle. These deals are so complicated, said Dave Brown, an Amazon Web Services vice president who was involved in Amazon's deal with Anthropic. Few companies better illustrate that than Anthropic, which makes a chatbot called Claude and sells various forms of its AI technology. Over the last year, the startup's valuation has tripled to $15 billion. 3 people with knowledge of its finances said it hit roughly $8 million in monthly revenue last year and expects that to grow by around 8-fold this year, 2 of the people said. Since founding Anthropic in 2021, Dario Amodei, the chief executive, and his sister Daniela Amodei, the president, have positioned it as a startup that would build AI with guardrails. In a podcast interview last year, Dario said there was a 10 to 25% chance that AI technology could destroy humanity. But if that doesn't happen, he said, it'll go not just fine, it'll go really, really great, end quote.